Hello everybody, welcome.
Let's get this started.
Okay. Sorry about that. Probably grossed half of you out. But we're trying a new, here, let me just adjust this. A new type of video today. It's basically story time with me. And so we're taking a little trip back to Street Fighter 4. And this is recorded, by the way. I'm not playing while I'm talking. So basically, I have 3 dreams I had recently when I was drinking a lot of energy drink and going to bed pretty late. So this is gonna be a collaboration of videos, basically. So there's gonna be another Street Fighter match after this. I don't know what it's gonna contain, but my main character in this game is either Jury or Dudley, and so I just want to get that out of the way. So, I have a really epic one that I really like. I have a bit of a boring one, but it's, it's okay. And then, I have like this mediocre one. So, I'm gonna go do the mediocre one first, and I'll save the most epic one for last. And the one I don't like too much, I'll do it with a bunch of friends, all in one party on Xbox Live, because that'd be kind of funny. So, alright, so the scene opens up. And I'm with my mother. We're like driving around town, and it's like a Halloween type of night. I'm gonna go to like this place, and it's like a carnival. And I don't know who's all with us, but we're definitely not alone. And so we go, and then some guy approaches me and tells me I have to do something. And so I'm like, bitch, I'm not doing whatever you tell me. So I shouldn't cuss. It's okay, but I really should stop. So we're gonna just hold up on the story for a sec, and I'm gonna go to another video. We're back. So I left off with the old man telling me to do something. I didn't believe him, so I just disregarded it, and we had a fun time. Then we got back in the car. Well, it was weird because this is where it's all Twilight Zone and crap. I don't know if I fall asleep or I get taken while I'm in the car. I don't know. So what happens is I end up in this dream, and we're like at a field trip at school. I don't know this place. We're like at like a I can't remember the word, but like where there are cabins and then there's like a lake. Kind of like Friday the 13th right there, but nothing like it. So I'm there with friends, and the bus comes to get us, and then we're gonna go back into town and we're gonna party there a little bit. So we go, and that was my back there, but we go, and then the bus doesn't take us to town; it takes us to this weird Saw place, and then this is where I'm a bit fuzzy. So I remember what happened, but I don't remember what happened exactly. And so the bus exploded, and I managed to get off, but I couldn't find my friends. So I'm like, oh, they're probably somewhere else. So I disregarded it, which isn't like me. So yeah. So I approach this building, and then it's kind of like Saw. Like you hear a guy screaming in the background, and it's kind of a dark factory area. And so I go into this building, and they're like severed toes on the floor, and there are people screaming. I'm like, oh, dude, screw this. So I turned around, but as I turned around, it was like a game. Basically, the player paused me, and I was sitting there just thinking. And so I'm like, I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? So it was just a bunch of trials and stuff. Like, if you guys really want to know, leave in the comments, because it wasn't too amazing, but yeah. And then we got to the I'm teabagging in the game, but so the final trial was like a boss fight, and so I think it was a sniper. No, I was using a sniper, and he was like a giant robot. So I was like going around shooting through the eye and destroying it, I guess. And so I destroyed him, and then I walked off outside the gate. And I'm gonna leave off here. So check the next video, guys. And I realized this last time, or not last time, but previous segment I said, see you next video. Well, the way I'm editing this, it's all separate videos, so you guys don't have to watch me select a new video. But
Are you ready?
what am I trying to say here? It's all one video, just recorded at different times with cuts. And so that's what it is. I'm sorry, but that I'm saying things I shouldn't, but that's the way it is. So we left off with me, you know, defeating the boss and going outside the gate to go. And it's my mom, and she was there somehow. I don't know why or how, but she was. So I got in, and I think it was my sister that was in the car, but not 100% sure with her. But and so we were driving along, and I was telling her what was going on. And so we were all, you know, kind of, you know, on edge. And so we kept driving, and then we saw this kid on a skateboard. He had a hockey mask on, you know, like something you could buy at Walmart for like $1. But he was there, and he had like this little plastic sword. You know how you poke it on the wall, it bends? Yeah, so he had that. So I'm like, just keep driving. And he hit the car with that, and then he like slapped the windshield, and he's like shaking it. Kind of dumb. And so like, what the hell was that? So you know, and then we continued on, and there was another guy, but he had like one of those huge, you know, medieval swords made of plastic, you know, like how can I explain this? You know, like on Halloween you go to like to the Halloween store, they have those really big plastic swords that you use for your costume, and I guess you could whack people with it. It's pretty big and, you know, could do some damage. So it was one of those, and we hit him with the car, and he got hit, and I don't think he died, but, and then he got hit, so he went under the car, but his sword hit the windshield and broke the windshield, and hit me right in the head. And so, it hit me, and it really hurt. And so, you know, that was that, and then I got a call from my friend. He's like, dude, I need your help. And I'm like, well, where are you? And he's like, I'm back to this like warehouse place. I'm like, crap, I was just there. So we were going back. We were driving for a while, so, you know, we were driving for about, you know, 15 minutes. So to that 15 minutes, we got there, and then so I'm like, well, should I go and inform again? I'm like, hell no. So it was like a one-sided thought, you know. So, and so I waited for him by the gate, and he came out, and I'm like, well, where's the other guy? And he was like, oh, well, he couldn't make it through the boss. And so apparently they were both fighting at the same time, and one of them fell. And so that was that. And then this is the end. So I'm just gonna talk when it's like that. So, and then it was all done. So we just got in the car and drove off. And it was then when I woke up and I realized that I have some crazy dreams. And this is actually the last of my 3 dreams I've had that are pretty, you know, intense in my mind. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more commentaries. I have them written down on my computer of what I want to talk about. And so this one was done by pure memory. So I'll try to, you know, write down a script, even though I don't like scripted commentaries. Thank you, and subscribe. Peace out.